We've all been there. You're signing up for a new app, eager to get started. You scroll through pages of text, eyes glazing over. Blah blah blah. You think, just let me click agree already. But here's the thing. Buried in that wall of text could be a clause that seriously screws you over. It's like a trap, hidden in plain sight. These traps are called arbitration clauses, and they're more common than you think. They're like the legal equivalent of those "you are here" arrows on mall maps, except instead of guiding you, they're leading you straight into a dark, confusing, and often unfair system. The worst part? You might not even know you've agreed to one until it's too late. That's because companies know most people don't read the fine print. They rely on our laziness, our trust, and our desire to just get on with our lives. But here's the truth. Ignoring the fine print can have serious consequences. So, what exactly is an arbitration clause? Simply put, it's a provision that forces you to resolve any disputes with a company outside of court. Instead of going before a judge and jury, you have to plead your case to an arbitrator, often a retired judge or lawyer. Sounds simple enough, right? Wrong. Here's the catch. Arbitration is often anything but fair. The entire system is designed to benefit corporations, not consumers. For starters, companies often get to choose the arbitrator, and guess what? They tend to pick ones who have a history of siding with big businesses. But it gets worse. In arbitration, you have fewer legal rights than you would in court. There are limited opportunities for discovery, which means you might not get all the evidence you need to prove your case. And if you lose, forget about appealing the decision. Arbitration rulings are usually final and binding. Now let's talk about Cash App. This popular mobile payment service has been making headlines lately, and not for good reasons. You see, tucked away in Cash App's terms of service is a particularly sneaky arbitration clause. They've gone to great lengths to hide it, using dense legal jargon and confusing language. It's like they're trying to win a game of hide and seek, but instead of hiding a person, they're hiding a clause that could potentially rob you of your right to a fair trial. And sadly, Cash App is not alone. Many companies, especially in the tech industry, use similar tactics to slip arbitration clauses past unsuspecting consumers. This is unacceptable. Companies shouldn't be allowed to use legalese as a weapon against their own customers. They need to be transparent about what they're asking us to agree to, and they need to give us a real choice in how disputes are resolved. Section 4, David versus Goliath, the unfair fight. The consequences of these hidden clauses can be devastating. Imagine this. You've been diligently saving up on Cash App for months, maybe even years, but one day you log in to find your account has been emptied, hacked. You try to contact Cash App for help, but they're unresponsive, unhelpful, or worse, they blame you for the theft. You're angry, you're frustrated, and you're out a significant amount of money. You feel powerless, like you're David facing Goliath. And thanks to that sneaky arbitration clause, you are. You're forced to fight a multi-billion-dollar corporation in a system rigged against you. This isn't just about money, it's about justice. It's about holding corporations accountable for their actions. It's about ensuring that everyone, regardless of their income or legal expertise, has access to a fair and impartial system when things go wrong. Section 5. Fighting back, taking control of your rights. So, what can you do? First, read the fine print. I know it's boring and tedious, but it's crucial. Look for any mention of arbitration, dispute resolution, or governing law. If you see these red flags, be wary. Second, opt out if you can. Some companies do offer a way to opt out of their arbitration clause, usually by sending a written notice within a specific time frame. This information is often buried even deeper in the terms of service, but it's worth hunting down. Third, support organizations fighting for consumer rights. There are groups out there working tirelessly to challenge these unfair clauses and hold companies accountable. They need our support both financially and vocally. Section 6. Spread the word. Don't let them silence us. Finally, and most importantly, talk about this issue. Share this information with your friends, your family, your social media followers. The more people who are aware of these hidden traps, the less power companies have to exploit us. We can't let corporations silence us with their legalese and fine print. We have a right to a fair shake, and we need to fight for it. Don't let them get away with it. Spread the word. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment to support our channel and stay updated with our latest content.